Hey, the Fentanyl rifle. Drop the gun! Oh, shit! I'm hit. I'm okay. But I'm not gonna die.
You're gonna do it right now? You got it?
Probably not.
How are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do the George Washington thing again?
You want me to?
Do you think you should?
George Washington?
Are you going to replay it in a different way?
I mean, I'm gonna.
You think that wasn't a good joke?
What you should
No,
do?
I thought it was good. I'm just asking you if you want to redo it again, because the main reason why I want you to do it again is because the audio sounds like shit, and I hate it.
Has he done this thing before, the spiel?
Yeah.
Why doesn't he just go like this?
Watch it.
Why doesn't he just go?
No,
and then you just like
the
overlay
audio that I have now from when he did it.
It's trash.
It's trash. Yes.
Yeah, so I'll just say the same thing again, but just better. You
Yeah.
talking to the mic better or something? Why was it f***ed up?
I don't remember why it got f***ed up, but it did.
That sounds like it was his fault.
Yeah, probably.
Usually it's me not talking to the mic good. All right, let's f*** it.
Yeah, go ahead and run it.
What are we talking about?
Just
FOP.
You just don't say anything.
Copy.
George Washington once said.
Yeah, I can't remember how I went into the segue into this.
Let me
Then,
pull it up?
no, I'm
I'll
going to
pull
do it.
up.
I'm going to do it live.
You can watch it.
Okay, we'll do it live.
Make like a nutsack and pull that shit up.
You may put. I can put like the text up here, so you can just read it from the TV.
No, I want to read my chicken scratch ass
That's
notes.
pretty professional though if it's on the TV because they didn't.
Yeah,
know.
but you
What
need
do
to
wanna-
look into the
You
camera.
want a teleprompter?
Yeah,
I
dude,
can't
that's
look
what
at
he
the
needs is a
camera and
fucking
look at the
teleprompter,
TV.
dude.
Jeez, come on, we're doing this in
He's gonna go full fucking.
we're doing
Bruce
this
on
in
my.
office on our Saturday.
Hey,
okay?
this is the lab.
He's
you
gonna
We're
understand?
doing the lab.
He's gonna go full Bruce Almighty.
All right. All right. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. George Washington once said, "Stay strapped or get clapped." Probably. That's why I carry concealed. Do you carry concealed, or do you own a firearm for self-defense? If so, you should probably check out Firearms Legal Protection. FLP is a legal defense fund which will pay for your legal fees if you are involved in a self-defense incident. That includes your criminal defense and covers you if you are sued civilly. With plans starting as low as $10 a month for our listeners, go check them out. The link will be in our description.
Get the fuck out of here.
outta
Get
here.
the fuck out. All right, you need one real quick for the t-shirts.
To be honest, if you memorized that whole thing and did it like just dead staring into the camera the entire time, that'd be pretty boss.
Yeah, that's what I wanted him to do.
That'd be pretty boss.
Just staring in the camera.
Be like, buy this shit.
If you smoke
Hey, real
some
quick,
fool,
tell these people to buy some merch, so that way we can afford a new camera. Because I'm tired of using my iPhone.
Okay.
Tell them right now. We're recording right now.
Do you want me to do that from the start?
And I just want you to do it. I just want you to do it right now.
buy
did
some
you get-
fucking merch.
No, just do it.
so he's
You can
not
plug
just
that.
do it
recording
right
this shit
now.
on a
We're
fucking
recording
iPhone.
right now.
No, but
You know
I'm
he's
leaving
broke?
all this fucking in
Should
right
I do
now.
it?
You
I'm
know he's
leaving
broke
all of
because
this
he's recording us on a fucking iPhone. Even an Android would be
Listen,
better.
listen, can you
But he's on a
please-
fucking iPhone. What is that? A
Can you
7?
please buy some of Nick's merch?
It's it's not my merch.
All right. To support this podcast, check out our friends at Slick Sleeve Syndicate. Please go buy a t-shirt, go buy a hat, something. That way we can stop using Nick's iPhone to record the podcast and maybe we can even get a real camera.
Hell yeah. Facts. Thanks.
All right. Let's this donkey.
Yeah, dude, we can start whenever.
Okay, here we go. All right. Welcome to Badges, Bullets, and Blunders. I'm the host, Travis Harless. Before we get started, if you'd like to support this podcast, go check out our friends at Slick Sleeve Syndicate. It's just a t-shirt company. Today's guest is a 4-time offender, Detective Fuji. Right, 4 times?
It's my 4th time?
I think
Is
so.
it?
Yeah. Detective Fuji, he's been a police officer with a police department in California for 10 years.
Just about.
Just about
Just
10
about
years.
10
Yeah.
years.
So 9.
9 and change.
No one counts change.
I like that. I
9.
like your math skills.
Yeah, it's just 9. Just say 9.
9.
You can say 108 months.
I
Oh,
used
yeah,
to
one
do.
of those. How old's your kid?
I used to
236
do
months.
in court when they would ask you how long you've been an officer. I would get it down to the day. I'd be like, 4 years, 7 months, and 3 days.
You used to do that?
Yeah,
Why?
just to,
And
because I have those tendencies.
17 hours.
You fucking Rain Man.
No, I just mean like that smart ass sort of tendencies to do that.
And so that's the main reason why you would ask.
The main reason, yeah. Well, because once you hit 5 years, you don't have to say it anymore.
Yes.
Well, you don't have to go
They
through
don't go through the whole like, oh, so you went to a academy and you taught this.
Can you explain that real quick? Why do
Yeah, so
DAs.
if you have less than 5 years as an officer, then they have to some sort of legal code where they have to go through and basically prove that you're competent enough to do a 115, which is to testify to hearsay, and they have to like say that you went to a post-accredited academy where you were taught how to testify in court. But once you hit the 5 year mark, then that mandate drops and you don't have to do it anymore. So so when you're testifying, they'll always ask, like, one of the first questions is, how long have you been an officer? And then you tell them however long it is. And then the follow-up question, if it's less than 5 years, they'll follow up with, did you attend a post-certified academy? And you'll say yes. Did they teach you how to
report writing? And did they do all this?
Yeah,
and this and
testifying.
that?
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 questions.
Yeah, and then they'll go through all that. But once you hit the 5 year mark, once you say 5 plus years, then they just go right into the.
I just hit that, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty nice when they don't have to say all that.
Yeah, I
Ask me all
remember that was like a
dumb
big
shit.
deal. I was excited about it.
Hell yeah.
But I still would continue on with, like, they would say, how long have you been an officer? And I would give it to them. And I had to do.
Give it to them.
Yeah. Pause.
I got into a gang unit at 2 years, and then so I got out like right at my 5 year mark, right after my 5 year mark, and I did like 68 gang experts, which is like a shit ton of like testifying.
yeah.
And
About
so
to talk shit about all these new gang.
I would be,
we should talk about that.
I would be up on the stand a lot, and so like they would ask me, like, how long are you an officer? And it was like, oh, 3 years and 7 months or whatever, and then they have to go through the whole thing. So it was a big
The
deal.
whole
for me.
rigmarole.
Yeah, once I hit the 5 year
Rigmarole.
mark, it was a big deal.
Rigmarole.
But
How much time did you have in the unit when you did your first expert? Because that
about
shit sucks.
2 months.
2
So
months.
I did my
Jesus.
first one on GTO.
Yeah.
On
And that was the
GTO?
worst because
That's
it's
tight.
sitting up on the fucking stand. And how long have you been in the gang unit? And you're like,
63 days.
2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, damn,
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
40.
Yeah.
And you can just see them like, look,
80 work
oh,
hours.
fuck. Like,
Yeah. I go down that. Yeah, my first one. So my first one I did was for a carjacking and a burglary. This gangster, one of our local gangsters, and he was juvenile at the time, but they were trying him as an adult. And I got destroyed by the defense attorney. He's not even, I don't think he's here anymore. He moved to Italy. Fred Gagliardini. Shout out Fred. He was one of my favorite defense attorneys because he was like super cool, like when you talked to him in the hallway, but when you went in the courtroom, like he would just fuck you up if you weren't prepared.
Hell yeah.
And I also liked him because he never like would attack your character. You have some of them that go in there and they like try to like make you out to be like a liar or a bad person or whatever. And it's like, dude, like you can call me stupid or incompetent, but like don't try to like
Radio list me for no reason.
Yeah.
Unless, like, obviously.
Yeah, so like I was like not prepared. I went in there and I had read the reports and I had a summary and everything, and like I was just nervous and I kept having to like look down to like check my notes, and every time I did, he would call me out on it and like to the judge, and then and it was like this whole thing.
It's not that you're not allowed to look at your report.
You have to request permission, and a gang expert's a little bit different. So like if you go in there for a regular case, you have your police report, which is you can use to refresh your recollection or whatever. So like if you need to read a detail out of the report to respond to a question, you have to ask for permission. A gang expert's a little different because you have reports, but then you have to read and summarize those reports, and you write a summary, which is called like a workup, and you have that with you. And then if you can also check that. You have to ask, to check it or whatever. But I got dinged for checking it a couple times without asking, and then like I just was kind of fumbling my words and sounded like an idiot, and he just fucked me up. And after that, I was like so embarrassed. I was like, this is never happening again. And so when I went in for a gang expert, like I practically memorized the reports. Like I would memorize my summaries pretty much, and I'd have like depending on how
many.
Well, depending on how active that person was and how long they've been a gangster, like you could easily have like 30 reports and
Jesus.
And so I'd summarize those, and I would know them really, really well. Like I knew the fucking dates and the times, everybody involved, and like I would never even look at it. And being prepared made it to where I started ended up. When you do something good, like then you have to do more of it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
So that's how I went down.
That's me right now.
Yeah. Went down that rabbit hole. So I ended up doing like 68 fucking gang experts in 3 years. But yeah, and I also, one time I got a call from one of the DAs, and it was like 10 o'clock in the morning, and he's like, hey, do you think you could do this blood expert for me? I'm like, yeah, sure, Jim. Like, whatever, man. When is it going to be?
at
And
noon.
he's like, I'm thinking like 1 or 1:30.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
You're like,
I'm
what, like
at
next
home.
week?
Like literally, I got my day off at home, and I'm like, fuck, I guess, So I come in and I had once you've done a bunch, like you have the predicate. Because when you do a gang expert, you have to testify to 2 predicate cases which have occurred within, I think it's the past 2 years of the event. So like, say the event happens, January 1st of 25. You can have a predicate as old as January 1st of 23, and then you can have another predicate prior to that within 2 years. It's like prior to that, so you can go back as far as like January 1st of 21.
So they can daisy chain pretty much.
They can daisy chain, yeah, 2 years, 2 years. And so I knew I had a bunch of predicates for all the different gangs, so like that part of it's already done. I already know how to do that, and already have them memorized, and I was kind of familiar with the defendants too. So I went in real quick. I read a couple of their prior cases. I wrote these, like, you've seen my handwriting. I wrote this chicken scratch notes on a 3x5 note card, and then I went to court and I testified. And I used to, like, back up. I used to get really annoyed when the defense attorneys would, like, who don't even read anything for their client, because they get the whole file sent to them that has the whole history of the client, and they just show up that day. They haven't done a single fucking bit of work. And you have to hand them a summary.
Not all defense attorneys are like that. Just
the free ones.
Just the ones I dealt with. So you walk in there and they're
I'm
like,
just trying to give them a little bit of leeway.
no, they're great. They're great. Super awesome. So you'd walk in there and then you have to hand them a copy of your workup, because you have to, for discovery, everyone has to get a copy. So I would give them a copy of it, and then I'd sit down and they'd like 5 minutes before we were starting, they'd like be reading through my summary, and then I'd go up there and they'd have my packet in their hand, and they'd be questioning me based off of like my summary, which is what I wrote. That's not even the police report. That's just some shit I wrote. So I thought, like, hey, you put whatever the fuck you want in there. Ask you all kinds of dumb questions, But so this day I went in for this, like, I had 3 hours notice to do this gang expert, and I had, out of necessity, I had just handwritten notes on this little 3x5 card. I didn't have a summary to go in there with. So when I walk in, they're like, hey, can we have your workup? And I'm like, here it is. And I just have this fucked up note card, like, that nobody can read but me. And like, here you go. And they're like, what the fuck is this? I need the summary. I was like, well, this is all I have, because it's like legit all I had. So I went up there and I did it. And I thought, that's great. Like, instead of giving them all the ammunition they need to like come at me, like, if I just memorize the shit and I know it in my head,
Just write it in your own language.
Yeah, write in your own language. So that's what I started doing.
You need a cipher to read this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'd go in there on prelims, and I would just write down on a piece of paper. I would write down the dates and times and the case numbers, and then if I had that, I knew enough about the case to where I could testify to it. And so, like,
for an expert.
Yeah. And so I would just have because I can't remember every date and every time and every case number. That's kind of ridiculous. But I can know what happened during that event, because usually I was there and like I know the details. And I would do it for prelims, not for jury trials. But yeah, I'd just walk in with these like shitty note cards, like, here you go. Like, fuck you.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit?
Exactly.
No, my favorite is after like the DA asks all their questions in the prelim, and then it goes over for cross with the PDs. You're just like, do you have any questions? And be like, is everything full and accurate and complete in your report? And be like, yeah. Be like, no further. And I'm like, tight, this is good. This is gonna be a good prelim.
Oh yeah.
That's the question. That's like the question they always ask, because they think they're gonna get you nervous. Like, oh, did I mess something up? But that just means that they didn't do any research themselves.
Or they're just like, this guy's dead to rights.
Yeah, he's fucked. Like,
I'm just gonna fake the funk a little bit for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we were talking about Detective Fuji over here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Fuji. He was there.
How many gang experts have you done?
I only did 2. I didn't do the full term in SU. That I was only in for. So I did a couple of short, like, temporary spots, because they put me and a couple and like other guys in there when guys are coming out, because they needed to train FTO, train kids on FTO and things like that. But then the actual time when I was actually in the gang unit, I think I was only in there for 8 or 9 months. I think I did 2. You do a lot of workups, and then a lot of times they end up not going to
clean out.
Like 60 plus workups, or 60 plus like experts, that's a shitload of experts. But
yeah, you're supposed to, so they'll subpoena you and you'll have it and you'll be on call. You're supposed to do the workup and have it ready, but I'd say at least 60-70% of the times you get subpoenaed, you don't even appear. Probably more than that.
I probably did, I would say 20 workups, and then I only had to actually do the 2 actually go to court.
Okay.
The first one, when I was on GTO, Mad Dog gave that to me, and she was
What
basically
is
like
GTO?
GTO's. It's like FTO, but in the gang unit. It's just
Gang training
Yeah,
officer.
you're new, so you ride with somebody and they teach you and shit like that. But she gave it to me because she was like, "This is a super
Do they
easy
training
one."
day you? They leave you at the house of like some known gangster.
Yeah, smoked angel dust in the car.
They ask you if
things
you
like
ever had your
that.
shit pushed in.
Yeah, things like
Where
that.
you cut open the big bag of cocaine, you put it on your gums.
Yeah, and you go. Yep.
It's legit.
That's
Except
cocaine.
it's fentanyl or meth.
Yep. I think that was fentanyl.
I don't know.
Confirm you have Narcan.
It's like
on you.
I'm gonna Narcan myself in like
Yeah.
2
All
seconds.
those cases of people like overdosing, like from
On fentanyl?
exposure, it's all fake. It's all.
Ooh,
It's all
hold on,
just-
chill.
Huh?
Chill, real.
It's
I
all
don't-
anxiety attacks. What?
Well, yeah, 'cause
oh, you want me to chill now? Come on. No, it's real.
Oh, that's
like-
the line. That's the line, huh?
That's the line.
That's
That's
the
where we're
line.
crossing. No, I'm not talking about the public. I'm talking about those videos
Like
of like
officers and stuff?
officers where. Well, there's one I saw of a guy who's
What
like
about-
smoking it in the
I'll say,
bathroom.
what about the guy that
one?
OD'd in the
Yeah.
bathroom?
Not
He
that
was
one.
legit.
That one was real.
Yeah, that's real. But
That's
no,
real, yeah.
like where they encounter it on a traffic stop or whatever, and they open a bag and it like gets on them, like oh, and then they like fall over like they're like overdosing. It's like no, that wasn't. That was an anxiety attack. Like think of how many times we handle fentanyl all the time.
Oh yeah.
That's
Do you
true.
personally know a police officer who's like been exposed to fentanyl and overdosed?
Well, and
No,
think,
I don't.
think about the people that we arrest with this stuff on them. They're
Yeah.
literally transporting this shit in their pockets and
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
It's
you
all
know,
fake. I mean, it's super potent, but they used to tell us like, oh, if it just pops up in the air and like touches you, like you'll die.
You're fucked. Yeah. Like,
And
oh
it's
no.
like what? Like
They said something about that.
I mean,
also,
I'm being a little hyperbolic, but it was like basically like if you got like a little bit, like you're totally toast.
they said something similar about some sort of illness that came out in 2020.
Oh yeah, what was that called?
Coronavirus.
Yeah. God, I
China virus. I can say it.
can go off on that. Have I gone off on the podcast? Out loud,
Yeah,
in public?
yeah.
Have I?
We
Okay.
talked about the cuck mask.
Oh, the cuck muzzle. Yeah, with the Skidmore. You were on that shift, I think.
The cuck muzzle?
Yeah, when so
Oh, fucking Skidmore. Goddamn, I missed
it
that
was
one.
we were on the emergency shift schedule. We're working midnight.
the shift
and
6.
you and Colty were getting in like 2 pursuits a day.
Oh, that was awesome, dude. Oh, that was amazing. Like somebody could have an expired license and they'd run. It was awesome, dude. Everything.
weird.
Everybody
Why would
ran
they
for
do that?
everything, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody runs nowadays.
No, but so he was like always tell me he would get nervous for me because I would never wear the mask.
Oh yeah.
Remember
yeah.
like the stupid fucking roster? They'd go around, they'd take everybody's temperature.
Yeah, oh,
And
yeah.
then like so they'd write it and they'd send this roster or
Yeah.
whatever. And one time I turned it in and I forgot to sign it at the bottom, and it got kicked back to me. I was like, "Oh, your signature is on here," and I was like frustrated. I was like, "This is dumb anyway." So I started throwing them in the trash. So would bring it around and he'd like do them and he'd hand it to me. And
So
like,
you were filing it away.
yeah, it's like I noticed like he would hand it
It's
to
a
me.
special file
And,
cabinet.
and then finally, like he would hand it to me. I would just like like there's a trash can right here. He hand it to me, and I would just take it, throw it straight in the trash, like right in front of him. And so he stopped doing it. Like he stopped doing them. But I noticed that like when I stopped turning them in, no one ever said anything. Like I never got an email or anything. Like we're like, hey, where's your fucking COVID rosters? I'm like, yeah, because it's all fake. It's all made up. It's
Yeah.
stupid. Like I'm not participating in this like show of like pretending to be a good person because I'm wearing fucking paper on my face. You know? And so like Skimmer would get all nervous for me because like I'm not wearing it. And he's like, if you go in the building, you like it's the rule, you have to have it. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like I really hope I get in trouble for it because I'd like to save that documentation, that like documented counseling or that write up, like where Travis Harless was, Sergeant Harless was
you imagine if you
reprimanded
had-
for
you just had
not
get it
wearing
framed?
Oh, I would 100%
yeah.
have it framed. Yeah, not wearing my fucking COVID mask. Because now we're looking back, you're like, oh yeah, that's right, it was all fake, and Travis was right, and like we were all fucking afraid
That's
for no
crazy.
reason. Like, and we really
shit.
punished a guy for not putting paper on his face. So, anyways, I would tell him like, no, I'm not going to do it. And he'd get all nervous, and one day he was like, bro, you gotta wear it. And I was like, fuck you, I'm not wearing that fucking cuck muzzle. and then after that, Brent, I won't say his last name. One of the guys on the shift went and apparently wrote on his mask, and he didn't know, but he like put it on, and he's like wearing it around. He came out, he took it off, and it said "cuck" across the front of it. But he's like walking around the building with this COVID mask
Oh
on.
my
He
God.
ran into the chief.
Was
Chief
this,
didn't say anything to him.
So one of the was it the mullet?
Yeah,
Oh god,
Yeah.
dude, he was. Man, I miss him too.
Yeah.
God, that was a fun shift. We had some crazy, like funny
he was a
ass
good
dude.
time.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
a spaz.
He was a spaz, but he was awesome.
yeah.
dude.
You had to like keep Jake, your partner in burglary. He was his partner.
Yeah, he was a canine at the time because his partner was the canine. Then
Yeah,
he
that's
had
right.
he had to
Yeah.
tug
Oh,
the leash
yeah,
every
yeah,
once
yeah.
in a while.
Keep
You
a
know what I mean?
close
So
fucking
he was
eye on him.
basically like a canine. Like he had to keep him like,
Yeah.
hey man, chill.
Him and
chill.
Hep had him.
Oh,
too.
dude, Hep was
Yeah,
awesome
yeah.
too. His reality,
So he tackled the guy.
reality
He popped up and he's like, "What's the speed, surprise, violence, of action?"
or his reality story. You know, I mean, you know the reality story
Reality, yeah,
Where,
yeah, I remember.
they called in a runaway juvenile, and the juvenile's name was Reality.
No.
was
This was the one, and we've talked about it before. The lady that gave birth in the fucking alley.
Yeah, she was walking around with the baby, and,
And
the
walking
umbilical
around with the
cord was
baby.
hanging.
Why was I told it was a missing?
There's
'cause
multiple calls.
Yeah,
for her.
they went over to the family's house.
Yeah.
You know, like I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
That okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
that was what
and then he was
they
like,
were saying
"Oh,
it was like
so
a missing
you,
person."
You've lost touch with reality."
Yeah.
Because they were somebody said it was a missing person, so she was kind of missing but not missing.
Yeah, we took her.
Like most-
they took her to the
most
hospital because she
missing
gave
persons.
birth in an alley, and she was walking around holding the baby, and she had the umbilical cord was
Hanging?
hanging from the baby,
Like a chain
doing
wallet?
like a wallet chain loop back up and into her
yeah.
sweatpants.
into her Lee pipes.
Yeah, and so they came up and they transported her, and she was
Mm.
totally just fine, like walking around holding the baby. And then we went to check the last known address, and then the family was like, "Oh no, we haven't seen her in a long time." And then Hep was like, "So is it safe to say you've lost touch with reality?"
God damn it, Hep. That motherfucker. And wasn't he trained by Skidmore?
No, he wasn't his FTO, but when Skidmore and him rode together a lot.
Dude, like,
When he got off FTO, that's when that shift started. And we're on the Murchie shift, and they rode together, and it was during COVID, and they both caught COVID at the same time, but they were down. They were the only guys that didn't say anything, so they just had COVID. They were at work, and so
Everyone had COVID back then.
They just stayed together, and like he was talking about how they would go to Taco Bell and get like burrito supreme or whatever, and he's like, "Dude, I don't even know why I'm getting this. I can't taste it. Like, I might as well get like a salad or something."
so I'm pretty sure I've had it 3 times because
Yeah.
before it got like big, me
Yeah.
and Colton were riding together and for like a week. And this is how I know Colton was legit sick, because no matter what happens, that dude's down to go hunt all the time.
And be proactive.
For like a week, he was like, "Bro, if you're down to park, like I'm down to park." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Are you okay?" He was like,
Are you okay?
I don't know,
Are
dude.
you dying,
Yeah,
Colton?"
he's like, I don't know, dude. I don't feel good at all." And I was like, "I don't feel good either." For like a week, we were both sick as shit. And we were like, "I don't know what's happening." And then the whole COVID thing happens and all that shit. We didn't put 2 and 2 together until later. We're like, maybe we had that shit.
Yeah.
And then one time we were going out of town for a warrant service, and I'm riding with one of your boys in VCAT, and we're about 20 minutes into this drive, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, just a heads up, I tested positive for COVID." I was like, cool,
man.
Cool.
Thanks.
And then like 4 days later, I'm sick as shit, and I'm like, "Oh God."
Thanks
Yeah.
for putting my life in danger.
And the third time I got it, actually, I took a test for it for some fucking random reason. I don't know, but and it said I was positive, but I had like 0 symptoms. I would not have known I was
believe in
fucking
it.
sick. Like,
I've never actually taken a test.
no,
Never taken one. I don't believe in those either. So Brandon,
you might have it right now.
the guy, the 40 millimeter one that Steve was talking about, Brandon, he coaches
Yes.
wrestling at
Yes,
one of the
yes.
high schools, and they were required to do these like weekly COVID tests, and they would just give them the kits, and they'd swab themselves, and they'd put it, and they'd send it in, and then they'd get the results back. And he just stopped doing the test.
Oh, yeah.
He would just like take it out, not swab anything, stick the Q-tip into the box, and then send it in. And one time it came back that it tested positive. It's like,
Shit.
Whoa.
like,
He had so much COVID, just the air around him.
It's like,
Just a
I'm like,
miasma of
this
COVID.
is all fucking fake. I don't believe in any of it. Yeah, they're like, "Oh, you need to get the vaccine too," and it was just, here we go. We're about to get demonetized.
Those fucking tests.
But I wouldn't. I'm like, no, I'm not getting that either. And then like they would put people off when they would get a case of COVID, and it was like if you had the vaccine, you were off work for like 7 days, but if you didn't have it, you were off for 10 days or something. And I'm like, why does it matter?
Well,
Like-
what jacked it all up was, so the first time I was exposed to it, they were like, "You were on a call where somebody got it, and you were on this call, so we have to put you off." I was off for like 7 days, and they made me test. I didn't have it. I never had symptoms. I had nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, okay. I was like working from home, taking fucking GTA reports and shit. And then the second go around, they were saying like if you were exposed or you have it, you have to take time off, but you're going to start burning your own time and shit like that. And I was like, well, all that's gonna do is
get like 10 free days or something like that.
yeah, like you get a certain time, and then it's like after that you got to start burning your own shit. And I was like, all they're gonna do is make people not say anything because nobody wants to burn their own time.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what happened the last 2 times I had it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna go to work because fuck
I'm
this,
not
I'm
gonna
gonna burn my own time
for some cold.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I've never taken a sick day in
Oh, yeah.
18 years. I have
heard that.
maxed out on my sick time, but
Yeah, the only time sick time actually gets used is when you need it to do shit.
yeah, I don't know.
I need to help someone move.
I'm gonna be honest. I burned a lot of sick time on shift 1 in the South because Friday and Saturdays with those street racers and the party calls. That's all you were. You're street racing enforcement and party calls, and I hated it, dude. Like all night.
I don't wanna
there's street
respond
racers
to
in this
the
parking lot.
parties.
You
I
roll
wanna-
over there like, hey, everybody, leave. They don't want you here. Then they just go to another fucking parking lot, or hey, there's a. You look at your call board and it's like 4:15 loitering. Party, and you're just like, God damn it, dude! This is what my night's gonna be. Just going to houses telling people to turn their music off. I fucking hate it.
The car meets and street racing isn't as big of an issue anymore, unfortunately, or
Yeah.
fortunately. I mean,
They're making it come back.
Yeah,
I think
a little bit.
but in the South, it wasn't even really sideshow stuff. It was just dudes in parking lots hanging out.
Yeah.
and the
Yeah,
people
those are fine.
the
Meetups.
people would call because they didn't like it, and I was like, they're not even doing anything though. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And they would be like, oh, we want them gone, and I'd have to tell like 400 cars, like, hey, you guys gotta fucking leave, dude.
No, the park and chill.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, they're not even doing anything. Well, we want them gone. Like, god damn it.
Yeah.
And then they just moved to another place, and then same thing.
Yeah, but wouldn't you have to like get a hold of the property owners to
A
actually
lot of times
kick them out?
It was bigger stores. It wouldn't be like mom and pop shops. It'd always be big stores,
Oh.
Winco, and like things like that, where it's like,
A Sam's Club.
yeah, like
Kohl's.
it'd be big. It'd be big stores like that are calling like, we don't allow them any loitering on our parking lot. We want them gone. And I'm just like, they're literally just sitting here, dude. They're not doing anything. Like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, no, there was like a bunch of people doing burnouts next to my neighborhood the other night.
next to your neighborhood.
Yeah.
What kind of cars?
Dang,
Charger,
you're like
Hellcat,
deep.
Challenger, Mustang, Camaro. Let me guess.
Infinity.
Infinity G35 from like 2009. Front bumper is missing.
Front bumper's missing.
Nissan 350Z.
350Z.
Well, it's
It's got a lot of
370
side
now.
swipe damage.
Oh, 370.
Oh yeah, enough times passed. The 370s are cheap enough now where people can
Exactly.
buy those now.
I knew a guy in the Marine Corps. He was a private, and he had a 350Z back in like 2004, 2005.
So when they were nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
I remember it, and
Like,
he,
oh shit.
yeah,
Damn.
and he was a wild dude. And we drove in one time. He was saying that like it was the only car that could do like a lateral G. Like
I don't know what that means, but yes.
It means when you're turning, it has so much grip that when you're turning, there's enough G-force pulling you sideways that it's equivalent to the gravity pulling you down.
All right.
Yeah, so it could make really sharp, fast turns. And it was like a fast car. And it was impressive in 2005.
I almost got a 350Z one time. I was gonna trade it for a motorcycle, and thankfully, like I don't know, he like still owed some money on it.
Yeah.
So I called them to try to pay it off, and they're like, no, because they wanted me to finance it, so they didn't let me buy it. And I was like, ah, fuck it. I was this close
Good
to being one of
choice.
those guys.
Good choice.
What
yeah.
kind of bike?
I had a Yamaha FZ1. It was pretty nice. I liked it.
Speaking of cars, well, you're a car guy. What kind of cars did you have back in high school? After high
Those
school?
days.
I have owned a lot of cars.
I remember when you were pretty new, you were driving around that beat up Honda Accord. Like it's
Still have it.
you still have that one?
Still have that fucker.
What
It's like
year?
a-
So it's a 2000.
Black
That's
or
actually
red?
that was my wife's first car.
there's like no paint left on it.
There's
What year
that's
is it?
rolling. That thing
It's
is
a
rolling.
2000?
It's a 2000 Accord Coupe V6. That thing is rolling PC.
V6.
It's like
yeah.
limo tint, no front plate, no paint on the fucker. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that thing is rolling PC, dude.
Yeah, it's
but
got the flat back on it. Yeah, my
Yeah,
wife
I've-
had that same car, a black one, when we first started dating.
Yeah.
Somebody jumped immediately on trucks and smashed into her. And
still have it. It's changed hands a couple of times. Her sister needed a car for a while, so we went to her sister. My niece needed a car, went to her for a while, but it's back.
Still got it.
Back in my hands now.
Yeah.
What color is it?
It's black. Well, it was black. Imagine a black car with no paint anymore. So it's more of a grayish, a flat gray, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
My wife's
That's it right there,
was a
dude.
black one too. Two door.
Damn. 3-liter J series, nothing like a whopping low 200 horses.
So you do all the work on those cars, like yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I put a lot of money into, and more time than money, but I put a lot of time into it to get it back to where it was, and then when it changed hands, it tanked, and I was a little upset about that. But
So why
I've
so many-
owned a lot of.
Why so many cars?
So as of recent, I haven't really been buying cars, but when I was younger, I'd buy a car, I'd drive it for a while, and then I'd sell it and buy something else. So I had a lot of cars. So I
Like flip them and make them sell them for more than what you were buying them for.
well, it was more of like I'd buy it and work on it a little bit, keep it running, this and that, but
Like shoes.
get bored of it and then sell it and buy something else. And it's like, so my first car my dad got me was a 95 Integra 4-door. Eric used to drive it too. I don't know if you ever saw it, but 95 Integra 4-door. And all my cars that I've ever owned have been manual. I don't think I've ever owned an automatic car. The only automatic car I ever bought was
06
idiot for selling
XRS,
which
had
had
the
95
2ZZ
Integra
motor.
because I sold it so that I could get
a Type S.
which my dad sold it to get a 2017 06 STI ride. Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're speaking Japanese to me right now.
I'm still pissed about selling my Ducati Monster before I bought this house. This is like, I still had it when I was a cop, but like I got rid of it right before we moved into this house. Dumbass.
Sure you can
I only
find
sold
another
it for like
sure you can find
$4,000. Yeah, but my wife's not gonna let me spend $6,000 on a motorcycle, a 20-year-old motorcycle.
Yeah, but it's a Ducati, dude.
I know. And a dry clutch, sound like a can of rocks. Anyway.
Yeah, what else did I have?
Like,
Yeah,
what are these fools talking about? He's like looking around and shit.
I had I had a 76
a
Honda
90
Civic CDC.
so
So
light,
like
I
currently have
have
a
a couple of my
77
buddies
Civic
can tell
Extra.
us
It's like
I
had
had
a
a
like
three,
and then I have a 6
Fuji,
which was a 63 grandmother, and then I have
Fuji,
a house I
Fuji,
bought off my
Fuji,
wife's
Fuji,
cousin, which I still have. It's just sitting in my garage.
Where do you put all these cars? On the
How many cars do you have right now?
I have 4, and then my wife's car 5.
How many motorcycles do you have?
Oh fuck! I've got.
I asked for a number, brother.
I'm trying to think. I have to think in my head. I have my 07 GSXR, 72 CB100, 72 CL100. I have a 73 CB 350F. I have two 71 CB 350 twins, 76 XS650 Yamaha. I have a 68 Z50 monkey bike, which I'm actually kind of like, maybe fix that one up.
Yeah.
And then I also have.
You know where we're at? 6?
Is that it? I think that's it.
No, that's it. Just 6.
That might
So
be
you
it.
only have one bike newer than, I don't know, the 90s.
Yeah, my
one
07.
bike from this millennium.
And I got it brand new. I bought that one brand new.
Nice.
And it took me all of like 7 hours before I laid it down.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Was that
I
before
think
you knew how to ride?
No, I was just an idiot, dude. Let's be real.
But so you did know how to ride. You were just doing dumb shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
I think I've laid it down like
Careless Whisper.
Yeah, I think I've laid it down like 4 fucking times.
Really? I've only ever laid or fell on a bike in parking lots, just from cars like jutting out or like kids and shit. I gotta stop, and then
Oh yeah.
my short ass legs can't fucking keep myself up.
Yeah. I had 2 that were relatively higher speed, like 65, and I was in like shorts and a t-shirt.
Just
so that
a low
was not
side
good.
or
Yeah.
high
You
side.
guys should work traffic and become motors.
Why? That's no. Yeah, I'm not gonna
There's
say
people that have
anything.
laid their bikes down more than we have. But no, yeah, I just
That into motorcycles.
Maybe if
Motorcycles are
they get BMWs, I'd seriously consider it.
No, yeah, I'm just
just-
afraid of riding
I'm not a
motorcycles. So I would
fan
never
of
do that.
Harleys.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of being on the road, like out in the open and exposed and getting run over.
Yeah, it's hot as hell here too.
Yeah,
and people always think like, oh, it's like when you ride a motorcycle, like it's hot outside. Like, oh, it must feel nice riding. Like, no,
No.
because it's hot outside and it's just hot air hitting. It feels like you're driving through a fucking
Just get a
hairdryer.
blow dryer and just blow it in
Yeah,
your
that's
face
exactly
for
what it feels
fucking
like.
10
Oh, it
minutes.
must feel nice to be on a bike. Like, absolutely not.
yeah.
Because you have to wear all the fucking
Maybe in
protective
October.
equipment.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good in March and October.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Damn. So
Yeah,
then,
it's like-
yeah, because you're always the car guy. Every time we're like trying to figure out what kind of car something is, like you get a picture of a car,
If it's,
suspect
if
vehicle,
it's
you're like,
jet, you know,
send it to
Japanese,
Fuji. Like,
domestic.
what is that? And I'm like, oh, that's the blah, 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 blah. Like, spit it all out. Like, okay. I can tell by the lights and the this and that or other. I'm like,
yeah, they only have these taillights from 02 to 03.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
Jesus
legit.
Christ.
Like, no, he's done that like at least 10 different times. Like,
Maybe I should get tested.
yeah. Yeah.
For what? What are you gonna do if you find out you have a touch of the tism?
I don't know. Can I like claim some sort of disability or something? Like, I don't know. Can I claim something?
Like, should we let this guy have a gun?
Yeah. Yeah.
aren't you like a sniper on the SWAT team?
yeah, but I'm hyper focused.
Yeah.
Hyper focus. That's what we
That's
need.
what you want.
That's what you want.
That's what you
exactly.
want.
Hyper
Yeah.
focused.
I mean, that's look at him. Perfect example.
Maybe like-
Hyper focus.
Hey guys, I got eyes on. Oh shit, there's fucking string coming off my shirt. Like, Fuji, you still got eyes? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. totally.
He's still
running out.
He's still in there.
He's running out the back. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Dang it. Wait, how old were you when you were at the academy?
28, I think.
Yeah.
28.
A little bit later.
I was an old man. 28.
Same. 29.
Oh, okay. That's about.
How old were you in your academy?
I was 22 when I
Fucking
started.
loser. This fucking guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do in my life.
Yeah.
Join the fucking army or something.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, do
did.
something. Yeah.
He got out.
Dude, I got out and I needed a job.
I don't fucking know what to do with
It's
my
like I had
hands
to
right
take care of
now.
My wife and my kid, and I'm like, I need a job, so
Oh yeah.
that's what I did.
It's on the same boat.
Yeah, it wasn't like some.
Why'd you want to be a cop? I want to save my community.
Yeah.
Why'd you want to be a cop?
I got
It's the
bills.
paycheck.
Yeah,
I have bills.
like bills to pay.
The house ain't gonna pay for itself. I don't know.
I'm like, because I'm good at working out and shooting guns. It's like,
It works out.
yeah,
Look at you now, Sergeant.
yeah. Look at me now. All right. So then how long you been on the SWAT team? We never finished his introduction. 30 minutes in.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Oh damn. Honestly, I was actually thinking about that the other day because I was trying to think how long Danny's been on because we got on at the same time. Danny with an I. It's like 5 years now. I think it's like 5 years now. Yeah, I think it's 5 years.
Nice. Sniper for how long?
Trying to talk about SWAT stuff. You're asking me all these personal questions.
I'm not so good with
Oh
dates.
god, yeah, only a couple, maybe
I think
3
he
years.
passed his test.
3 years.
His TISM test. You don't remember the specific details on that.
What JDM car came out the year you started the sniper team?
Damn it.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, it
man.
was the,
Oh yeah, this is when they switched over
That's
from
when they
the F8
announced
to the FL5.
the Mark V Supra.
so you worked in a machine shop, right, before?
I worked for an oil field company, but I was not on a rig. People
Yeah.
always, every time I tell them that I worked for an oil field company. Like, oh, is it hard on a rig? Like, I wasn't on a rig.
Yeah.
They
I
do
wasn't.
other stuff besides working.
Yeah,
on
like
rigs.
it's not just rig hands. Like there's other jobs that you have to do. But yeah, I worked in a shop. But
How long were you there? So you knew our mutual friend Jesse?
8 years.
Oh, dang.
God damn.
How'd you know
dude.
Jesse?
He worked there with me. Yeah.
At that same place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jesse who?
I
Oh
was
wait.
telling you a story the other day about colorblindness.
Oh yeah. Okay, no.
So we have a mutual friend. He's Jesse. His brother actually is my barber, Tony.
Oh, you told me that.
Yeah.
Is that a other brother? Because
His
I'll say
his
there was
older
Jesse
brother,
and
he's got a younger brother too.
Yeah,
But-
because they both worked there.
yeah.
Not the older
So
brother.
when I got
but,
back from Iraq on my second deployment, so between my second and third deployment, I came back home and I was hanging out with Jesse, and this is in like 2005, and we went to the mall because like I had no clothes. I was coming off of a divorce and like I lost all my property, and I had like one outfit when I got home, and that was it.
sorry, I was
Yeah, it's
just laughing at your situation.
yeah, it was pretty fucked up. But anyways, so we went to the mall. We were gonna like go out to the bars that night or whatever, and we went to the mall to so I could buy some clothes so we can go out that night. I went to Abercrombie and Fitch, like 2005, right?
Fuck.
Yeah, there's like some dancing shirtless guy out front or whatever, or wearing like a vest.
I do know that was my first job.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you? Really?
Yeah.
He worked at all the places.
Did you
And
do
so-
the no shirt?
No, this was in high school, dude. I was like 5'8", 130 pounds, dude. Like
Yeah.
no shirt. They'd been like, get this guy a fucking cheeseburger, dude.
A cheeseburger.
Yeah, so me and Jesse go in the Abercrombie and Fitch. And Jesse's like, he's a Mexican dude, and he's from the hood, and he used to always make jokes about me as a white kid. We worked together at a Chinese food restaurant, and he used to always like talk about how I would park my house in front of his house, and
Park. Okay.
like a
Yeah, oh,
like a
okay,
trailer.
yeah, I was like, wait.
Anyway, so we're at Abercrombie Fitch, and I find this shirt, and I'm like, this white polo, and I think I tried it on. Yeah, or I just showed him or whatever. I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? And he's like, yeah, man, looks good. Well, whatever. So I buy the shirt, and we get back out or get home, and I think I put it on. We went to the bar that night, and somebody was like, another friend of mine was like, hey, man, that's a nice pink shirt, and because I'm colorblind, right? And I'm like, what the fuck?
This
you talking?
motherfucker's gray. What are you talking about?
And I was like, ha ha ha, because people always fuck with me, because they always try to trick me. I was like, yeah, funny, yeah. And he's like, no, really. And I was like, no, it's white. What are you talking about? And he's like, And then like I asked like my sister-in-law, I'm like, hey, what color is this shirt? And she's like, oh, it's pink. And I look over at Jesse and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like we were at the store together and you said it looked good. And he's like, yeah, I thought
it looks great,
He's
dude.
like, no, I thought you white people were into that stuff.
Oh fuck!
Damn.
So there was the one in Victorville, San Bernardino County, that one right there, the second or the middle one.
This one?
No, the one above that is
This is the Victorville one.
the Victorville one.
You want to recap this one?
We can do either one or both.
Do you know which one would you rather do?
Let's do the Florida one because I'm going to be coming to this one cold.
I haven't seen any of these, so
Yeah.
All right.
We don't do it?
Yeah.
All right. What's the summary on this?
it's that white car right there.
So it says on May 16, 2025, the Orange County Sheriff's Office SWAT team executed a high-risk search warrant at a residence on Lejeune Drive in connection to an ongoing drug investigation.
Okay, so dope case.
Dope case
High-risk
during the
search
SWAT. Yeah. So I won't read what happens,
Okay.
and then
So SWAT's
essentially,
coming out to serve a dope warrant.
pretty much.
I guarantee they're going dynamic. What do you want to get? What do you want to get? There's gonna be lots of loud noises and dynamic. They're gonna be go go go. It's gonna be a race to the toilet. We don't do dynamic search warrants on dope cases, by the way.
Police with a search warrant, open the door now.
Okay, so they got some
With a
knocking
search
notice.
warrant, open the door now. With a search warrant, open the door now. Police, hands up. Police, hands up.
Hand Flynn.
Police.
Put it on your side. Stop and push left. On your reach, up.
Okay. They're hall bossing their way in.
Yeah, they all passing all the doors. Oh, there goes. Oh, there you go. Yeah, they passed.
Put your hands out. Let me see your hands.
Wow. Okay.
Did they?
So I like their initial like entry, the 3 to 5 feet, hitting their hard corners.
So this is the officer 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same thing.
Okay, we can play through it. But yeah, they come in, one guy goes left, one guy goes right, hit the hard corners. But then you hear that saying alpha push left. Somebody's hall bossing here. And I wonder why they're driving straight to that
Yeah,
one
it
door.
almost seemed like they
They had
like
intel.
they knew that dude was in that room because
Well, they didn't because they went to the wrong door
Yeah, they went
first.
to the wrong door first, but it's almost like they were like, "Hey, he's over here," because they blew past a ton of doors
Yeah,
to
they
go straight
drove
to that room.
straight to the wrong room, kicked that coffin door, and then he popped the door to the left,
Yeah.
and they're right on top of him.
Hands out.
Ooh.
Hands up. Hands up. Take a
You going slow mo, or is this just a?
It's just
internet-
is doing.
Oh, it's doing slow mo to show that his gun or whatever.
No, it shows him reaching for his rifle. The suspect reaching for a rifle that was in the room.
Deputies moved. What did it say?
Partly outside to meet arriving paramedics, deputy something.
Cameras captured the rifle.
Yeah.
It's just a standard.
Word. It's got no sights on it.
Optics ready? No, they're flip ups right there.
No, there's not. Yeah, no. So again, we don't only have what we read on the summary, but it's like a narcotics search warrant where you're doing a dynamic entry. That's not a tactic that we would utilize. And I've served search warrants recently for our narcotics division where they're asking like, "Hey, can you get in there fast so that he doesn't flush the dope?" And like my answer is like, "Well, we're not gonna get into a race to the toilet. Like if you don't have enough for your case, if your case depends on
A flushable amount.
on a flushable amount of narcotics that's inside the residence, and us getting to that, like everyone's safety is more important. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
It's terrible. This guy, did he die? Whatever. It doesn't say.
Yeah, he did.
He died. Okay, so this guy died, or even he didn't die. Like they get a shooting with this guy over. Again, I'm not trying to be hypercritical, but they're running in there and they're getting into the situation. They're putting themselves at risk, and obviously this guy ends up losing his life, and it's like all over. Yeah, a flushable amount of dope, allegedly. It's like We don't do that for officer safety reasons because, like, again, you're going into the unknown. They're driving past all those doors. I mean, they got hella lucky that he didn't get that rifle up and start putting rounds on them. Like, if he would have just been a little bit faster to the rifle, then those guys were all lined up in that hallway too. I mean,
Yeah, what do they say about hallways?
you know, it's bad to stand in hallways, is what they say.
Yeah.
I'm
Shout out
positive.
to
I'm positive.
yeah, shout out to our friends. There's a. Can we say that?
Easter egg.
Can we say that? No, we can't say that. There's a funny joke we make about standing in the hallway.
Well,
So
I
when we're doing entries, like
You're saying it about yourself. Why wouldn't you be able to say it?
I don't know, send it then. They say you get AIDS if you stand in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like an inside ongoing joke. So like if we're clearing whatever structure, either a business or a house, and you're in a hallway where there's like multiple doors coming off of it, typically you're going to clear them, not necessarily in the order they appear, but there's a priority of threat. So it's people with guns, people, open spaces, open doors, closed doors. Those are the priority of threat. So like if you're encountering those things in that list of priority, then that's what you're dealing with. And so like on this one, they're coming in, they have a little bit of open space, obviously the living room, they have that little kitchenette right there, and then they have a long hallway with, I think those were all closed doors. If I
Yeah.
remember.
Other than that first bathroom off to the right, it looked like. But
So
everything
then
else closed.
once they clear all that open space with the living room, the kitchenette, then the first priority, generally speaking, and again, we don't really know what's in this. We don't know any of the background. It's going to be the open door. And then after that, they're all closed doors. So then once all the threats are the same.
Would you hit the coffin door first, though?
No,
No.
I would not.
Which one would you hit first?
The closest door.
Okay.
So if you have a line of closed doors, unless there's some specific intel or specific stimulus, as Carson would say.
Yeah.
Stimulus.
A
Were you
reason
there
why.
for that?
I've heard the term stimulus plenty of times.
No, they were in training the other day, and he was telling them, he's like, "Oh, you guys are gonna do this and this and that, and then I'm gonna do something to stimulate you."
He was talking about like a scenario.
Yeah,
like I'm going to do something.
You're gonna do something to stimulate
to
you,
stimulate.
basically to drive your efforts to that one location.
Yeah, yeah.
Was what he was saying, but he said, "I'm going to stimulate you," and then just like
Pause.
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on. What are we
Just-
talking about here?
immediate, just like shit talk, just comes at him. Oh, yeah, stimulate. Yeah.
You gonna
Anyways,
stimulate me?
yeah. Anyway, so. Yeah, so if you have a little line of closed doors, there's no other intel, there's no stimulus driving you to one specific door, then you're just going to take them as they come. So I don't know what the reason why they drove to that coffin door. kicked
Maybe
in
they
the-
heard stimulus.
maybe, yeah, maybe. But again, like
Stimulation.
the way I envision, like on a narcotic search warrant, we're going to lock it down. We're going to get a good perimeter. We're going to do a surrender call out, and we're going to have them come out to us, and then we're going to work from there. And
If they don't come out,
Drone.
if they don't come out, then
Breach
then-
and hold drone.
Yeah, breach and hold. Most likely, again, it's every case by case. It's going to depend on it, but you don't get any response. If they don't come out and you don't think someone's inside, it's different than if they don't come out but you saw them in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. So either way, probably going to breach the door. Going to give announcements from the door, but behind cover and with some standoff, and then probably a drone, like Fuji said, go and see what the drone can see, and then eat up the territory that we can eat up. I'd say you can see in that first living room that's all cleared up. Get in there and dominate that and own that kitchen, and then you can kind of work the problem down. And if you think you know what room the person is in, and they're barricaded in a specific room, I don't like to just come through the door. Like I'm a big fan of exterior break and rakes, which I've done those on patrol. Like he's in that room, and like that coffin door's at the end of the hallway. Like the last thing I want to do is boot that door in and just be a line of people that can just get gunned down inside that door. So yeah, we'll hold on the door, come around the outside, breach a window, pull the curtains and blinds, and get eyes on from the outside, and then you can own it from the outside and work it that way.
makes sense.
That's what I would do. So.
Would you do that, Fuji?
Yes, because it makes sense.
Sorry, I just
like investing in penny stocks.
I just kind of shit all over and just took it over.
No, 100. I mean,
So let Fuji talk.
why would you want to hear from the guy that's got less time and experience than the guy that's got more time?
You better.
Well, it's because the reason why I wanted you to say it first, so he could give his explanation that would probably have been better, so he could just shit on you a little bit.
This
No,
is what I would do.
but
He's
it's
like, well,
not.
that's not what I would do.
No, it's not. But so my explanation, like, I can talk about the big picture, like sort of strategy, but like as far as like ground level tactics and like my ability in a house. Like I'm competent to a point, but I'm not one of the top, like really even one of the better guys on the team when it comes to like the actual work. Like I can kind of fill in and do okay, but there's most of the team is like miles ahead of me and like their understanding of like the tactics and how to do entries and all that stuff. And like the verbiage, and I'm kind of just floating around sort of lost, trying not to look like too much of an idiot when I'm in there.
Yeah.
So he's probably a lot better at entries than I am because he's doing it more than I am.
Sniper, dude. Trying to find a good rooftop.
Trying to find a good rooftop. Where can I put my camping chair at?
Yeah. Did I bring my Zen?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's that. You want to do the other one?
No, I don't have it up. What
Why not?
do you mean why I don't have a... Hold on. I have Global Guts. Watch, watch
Yeah, let's
Global
watch
Guts.
Global Guts, dude.
Yeah.
Where is this fucking thing? Oh, this one right here. Victorville, right?
Yeah, Victorville. Give him a raise.
Old Nickelodeon was just way better than.
Hold on. Let's see.
Remember what would you do with the fake the
San
chair and throw the pies
Bernardino
at
County
their face?
Sheriff's Department reveals a...
That was
Actually, don't remember that.
Summers.
Exchange of gunfire.
Summer Sanders?
No, Scott Summers. The guy that hosted Double Dare.
Family Double Dare?
Double Dare and Family Double Dare.
I used to love Double Dare.
Yeah, and he also hosted What Would You Do?
What would you do? I just remember.
And it had like a wall with all the numbers on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I just remember like,
So, you ready?
Oh, we're gonna do cop shit? Not gonna talk about '90s Nickelodeon shows?
hey, dude.
Yeah. We're
Pete,
gonna
Pete.
do cut.
Oh, salute your shorts.
Salute
This-
your shorts. Camp on Awana, dude. We hold
Camp
you in
on
our
Awana.
hearts. And when we think about you,
Yeah.
it makes me want to fart.
It's I think we'll never, or I hope we never part. Now get it right or pay the price.
Oh, throwback.
What was that called?
Salute your shorts.
Salute your shorts.
Yeah, I never watched that one.
Yeah, it was like, Are You Afraid of the Dark? It was like the old, like,
Are You Afraid of the
all
Dark?
that, like
Ren
the
and
original,
Stimpy?
all that. Ren and
Yeah,
Stimpy.
I legit didn't get cable until
Kelp.
maybe 99, 2000. Yeah.
How come?
I was poor as fuck.
Poor.
Poor. I was a peasant.
Appease it.
What was that that Sakamoto said? The other Japanese guy we've had on about have you been
For
to
the county?
Disneyland?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
man,
been to
Sakamoto.
Disneyland.
God.
Have you ever been to Disneyland?
It's a good metric to tell how
What was it? I forgot it was-
economically sound their family was. As if they've ever been to Disneyland.
Oh, shit.
And then Nick was like, "I'd never been to Disneyland." Oh, no, it was if your parents ever took you to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And he's
I've been
like,
to a water park in Clovis Park.
Hell yeah. There you go. Fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I could have said that for
Call
sure.
that a mile
I could've called
away.
that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So this next video
Victorville.
is San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department exchange of gunfire outside of a gas station in Victorville. This was back in April this year when they came.
What kind of gas station was it?
Well, the incident's from December 1st, 2023.
Was it a fast trip?
God, I would hate to get shot outside of a fast trip.
No, I think it's AM
Hopefully it's
PM.
okay. Oh, AM PM. There's too much good stuff there.
Yeah, they actually have the good snacks.
Yeah, get a shot out of a fast trip with a high point. Oh man.
God damn it. Like all the worst
Okay.
things.
So it's and I think the way it starts is a female runs into the gas station bathroom, locks herself in there because her boyfriend, who's also at the gas station, threatened her with a firearm, and then that's where we're gonna roll in with these guys rolling.
So
up.
domestic.
Yes.
So it's safe to say the relationship is not doing so well.
No. They're in a. Okay.
The relationship
Hey,
counselor
brother, do me a
failed.
favor. Come here.
And he drives a Nissan Altima.
Stop. Foot pursuit.
Look,
That's not really much
He's
of a
like
pursuit.
walking.
Oh yeah. So you got hit low.
Sam 5. I'm hit.
$25,000
Shots
grand
fired.
prize. That's a pretty
Transition to his left hand to code off with his right hand. Unnecessary mag change.
good- Holy shit! Oh my
Almost
god!
got him killed.
That's probably what happens
Oh
when you
yeah.
don't keep
Didn't fully
eyes.
insert the magazine. Oh man, this is a
When you don't keep
Nightmare.
eyes on
Nightmare.
your suspects. Holy
oh
shit!
my god. Ooh. That just
Sam 5. I'm hit multiple times. Set meds. Suspect down.
Sam 5.
God damn.
Did he get hit on that second round of gunfire?
That dude blasted out of that door.
That's tough. So when he goes to contact him, the guy runs inside, and the guy, you can see him reaching, and he pulls a gun, and the deputy backs off, and he pulls his gun. They have the exchange of gunfire. That's cool. But then you see he gets hit low, and he goes down there to the right, and he drops down. And how many rounds, I wonder, you go back at some point and count it, but he didn't fire a full magazine worth of rounds.
No.
Not at all.
Did attack reload.
He did attack. Yeah, attack reload is like when there's a lull in the gunfight. There's a term that some people use. Is like if you're at a position of safety or cover, then you can reload and top off, like put a fresh full magazine in anticipation for more spiciness. Yeah, but I wouldn't consider that a lull in the gunfight.
No, because if he's hit, he goes
It's like 10
down,
feet away from you, and there's a piece of glass separating you,
Yeah.
and you've just been shot.
Like had he got up and ran to the side of the building behind a car or something, that's like, okay, cool. Now,
Then maybe
now
attack
let me-
reload.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me attack
maybe,
reload
yeah.
now, but
So he does attack reload, and then this is the first time you saw this?
Yeah.
I've seen it like once or twice before. That's why. But anyways, in the middle of that attack, so he does attack reload, but not only does he do attack reload, it looks like he doesn't fully insert the magazine on his attack reload. So when the guy comes out again and starts shooting him again and he shoots, did you see the magazine fall out?
no, I didn't.
Oh yeah.
It just-
So his
it stops
second,
right.
the second magazine, the one that he inserted for that unnecessary attack reload, it's either not fully inserted or when he presents the gun again, he hit his mag release. So he gets one shot off and then the magazine falls out. And then he goes to pull the trigger again, but there's no round in the chamber. And you see him reach across and rack the slide because he thinks he's got a malfunction.
Yeah,
Well, he
man.
does. And he racks the slide and the gun is not
Yeah.
working. And so then he has to insert another magazine, rack the slide again. And then, so that tack reload almost cost him his life for sure. Because he basically got one more round off after that
Yeah.
because of it. Before he went through all that rigmarole of racking the slide, attempting to fire again, inserting a fresh magazine, racking the slide, and then firing again. He probably added an extra 5 seconds of work to that gunfight, which is a lot of seconds. And
But we don't know if he was hit in the initial volley of fire.
it looks like he was hit. I
Yeah, it
mean,
does.
He kind of goes down.
he does say I was hit multiple times.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he was hit in the initial or the second, or it looks like he was hit in the first. But my question is, was he hit in the second volley? And it would have been advantageous to have more than one round in your gun when you're in the middle of a gunfight.
Unless you're just a really badass shot.
Yeah. One is all I need. But I don't know. I don't want to sound too hypercritical because people do weird stuff under pressure. And I've said that before. Like I've done plenty of weird shit where I look at after I'm like, why the hell did I do that? So it could be that. It could just be like in the middle of it and your mind just kind of and
Starts doing
I'm sure
things.
getting shot is not what he
Conducive.
was expecting to happen
No.
that morning when he got ready for work.
not conducive
that kind of
with
does
clear
throw off
thinking.
your,
your
your OODA loop. That will definitely throw it off.
yeah, it's not conducive with clear critical thinking. Speaking of getting shot, we were talking to Isaac the other day. Our buddy Isaac. Shout out Isaac. He was shot when we were both pretty new back in like 2009. He got shot in the middle of a robbery at a 7-Eleven.
Gas station.
Shout out gas station.
God damn. Gas stations.
Yeah, so they show up, him and his partner, there's a robbery in progress. They get there. He goes around the back, and as he comes around the back, the robbers were waiting for him, and the guy was like pointed in as he came around the back, and he shoots him. And then he has a malfunction on his gun, the suspect did, which might have saved Isaac's life. Isaac goes down, returns fire, and whole deal. He was okay. But he got shot like the $1 million wound.
Yeah.
'Cause he got hit low.
in the
Well,
buttocks.
they call it
No.
$1 million wound, but
Yeah.
the department must keep that money because
I
he's
haven't
still
seen
ain't seen a nickel that $1 million.
Well, he got shot in the front. It missed his
Femoral?
junk, his femoral, and his femur and his hip by like the perfect route, and it came out of his butt cheek. 380 round, and
$1 million
literally.
wound.
yeah,
Department must keep that money. I never seen nickel.
yeah. But my point of the story was that when he's in the hospital, his dad shows up, and his dad is not a like a tactician at all. He's some kind of construction job or whatever. And his dad shows up to visit him in the hospital, and he says to him, "Why didn't you slice the pie?" Because he kept running around that corner, and the guy was waiting for him, and he just comes around the corner, and he shoots him. And he's like, "Why didn't you slice the pie?"
Is he wrong?
And I was like, "He's not wrong. He's
not
not wrong. That's a
Someone, I feel like someone
That's-
might have prepped him for that.
pretty valid question."
Oh damn. God
Like,
damn.
what do you, the person who doesn't know anything about tactics,
Exactly.
like, brother, I've been working on construction for 30 years. Even I know you slice a
You gotta
pie.
slice
Slice the
the
fucking pie. Jesus Christ.
Nice. All right, Nick, you got anything else for Fuji?
I don't know how long we've been rolling.
An hour
An hour?
minus all the time you spent watching fucking Guts,
Is that
Hour.
minus or is that including?
12 seconds.
including.
Then if it's an hour including Global Guts, I'm gonna have to include Global Guts.
I mean, you have to include that, dude.
Here comes a copyright strike.
They never
Can't watch those 90s kids shows.
return any of my letters.
If you're like, you react to it, if it's considered fair use. I literally have to put like the video of Global Guts and then your like faces like right underneath it because you guys are commentating on the video. I mean, that's the only reason why I can show you these comp videos.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You have to add
To be
some
honest,
sort
I didn't
of.
know you were recording when we were watching Guts.
Yeah, dude.
That was
you-
before we started.
Yeah, that was before we started the podcast. But I started recording you guys when I turned it on because you guys were talking a lot about it.
Like,
No, it wasn't even that bad.
kids.
Man,
They
fuck
didn't
these
respond to
kids.
any of my letters. They didn't put me on the show.
You're just mad at Global Guts
I
because they
would
didn't
have
pick
wrecked
you.
those kids, dude. I would have wrecked those kids.
You
Those
did
kids
gymnastics.
suck, dude.
That's probably why they didn't pick you.
They're like,
But they could have
telling
easily
you.
brought you on and said you were from Japan, though.
Oh, you should have done that. You should have played that.
Did you tell
angle.
them you're
I don't speak
Japanese in the letter?
Though. Well, my name is Japanese.
Do the
but-
kids talk in Global Guts?
Yeah, dude. You didn't. They
No.
did the whole.
Wait,
I don't
you-
watch the show.
I'm just
And we only
piecing
saw the
this together
fucking
right now.
aggro crap.
Did your parents take you to Disneyland when you were a kid?
Yeah.
And you did gymnastics as a kid?
Yeah.
Then
His
why'd you go to-
mom's white.
and You went to South High.
Yeah.
That's weird.
We lived
Yeah.
in the district at the time.
What's wrong with going to South
Wait, what's
High?
wrong with South
Nothing
High?
wrong with going there. I'm just surprised that. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, the school was cool.
Is it true that they had their weightlifting equipment donated?
Was from Laredo.
Yeah, it was from a jail.
Yeah. So there's a lot of their weights were they had like the dumbbells that looked like the rubber coated dumbbells you see with like the hexagon shapes and all this, but they were literally just a block of hexagon metal with the handles like welded on, and like they were rusty because they had a garage that you would open and the racks would be outside, but all the weights would be inside. So they'd open the garage. You'd have to move everything out onto this dirt, and it was all not level. And like you'd be doing squats and one foot's a little higher than the other one because you're standing in a hole in one fucking foot and shit.
Hell yeah.
But you'd move all the weights out. Everything's fucking rusted. Work out, move everything back. All the bench presses and stuff. The pad that you lay on was all cracked and like tape wrapped around it to keep it because it's all weather checked and just it was trash,
we
dude.
did
Absolute
the,
trash.
The SWAT PT test out in the grass at one time. Remember? And like they were doing deadlifts in the grass, and the weights were like digging
it,
holes.
yeah.
Yeah. So
like-
it was just incrementally getting lower for
Lower,
the next
lower.
person.
They were doing like deficit deadlifts.
Yeah. That was
Like,
basically how
damn.
South High was. You could just see the years of like squat rack, and there's like 2 holes where your feet go because it's just years of guys standing there doing squats
in the dirt?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
like the batter's box in baseball.
Yeah. It's trash.
No.
Fuji.
Anything you want to talk about?
Cool. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Anytime I'm invited, I'll come.
Heck yeah. Thanks everyone for listening. And stay frosty.